down with Mike Madison, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, Mike Madison, I'm Sales and Marketing Manager for Energy Panel Structures in Grettinger, Iowa.
Okay. Now, if you can, tell us a little bit about EPS, what you guys do, what you offer, all that stuff.
Absolutely. So, EPS, a 41-year-old company, started into the structural insulated panel business, and of course that's a lot of the things we've been talking about here the last couple of days. But EPS kind of has the unique marketplace of serving not only structural insulated panels for everything from residential to commercial to shops and even livestock in structural insulated panels.
Yeah.
So that was kind of where we started. Obviously, as time went, we continued to expand our product line. Today, EPS does not only structural insulated panels, but post-frame buildings, conventional livestock buildings, large pre-panelized commercial and or multifamily structures.
Yeah.
Probably somebody calling on one right now, of course.
Yeah.
And everything in between.
Yeah.
Anything essentially in the building components business, our focus has always primarily been on providing a complete engineered package. So we'll take a project, engineer it. Of course, the EPS product line is sold through a nationwide network of builder dealers.
Yeah.
Who elect to kind of jump in and sell and build with our product line.
Yes. Which we've elected to do, and that's why we're here talking to them today, learning a little bit more about the product and what they have to offer. So I know that I ran into Joe a year ago at Empire Farm Days in New York, and he went over with me, everything we've gone over today on basically why these things are kick-ass and, save time and on the builder's perspective, on the customer's perspective and everything. And it's just a great product. I love that everything's engineered. All the really hard stuff and annoying stuff that we'd have to do is done. If we wanted to get a package, package home, you guys would supply just about everything to where we have the stuff on site when the building is dropped off, and we're there just to work. And as we talked about in other videos you guys can watch, as the house goes up, a lot of the steps in the construction process is already complete. You're saving. You're saving trips around the house. You're saving time with multiple trades coming in. You're saving time sheathing, insulating, weatherproofing, making it airtight.
One of the things that, one of the things that we hear a lot or that people ask a lot of us, James, is, why partner with somebody like EPS? And I think there's always been some good basic answers to that. I think that, anytime you can take a process and systemize it, which is what EPS does, that it means when that project gets out there in the field, that it's going to move significantly faster. Systemizing a process, planning it out ahead of time, so that you, like you had said earlier, you maximize your efficiencies when it gets out there is really key. And that's kind of always been one of the hallmarks of what we do. Now, the engineering element of it is the other big piece that, all EPS projects are engineered. They're designed and built to fit the specific locale, snow load, wind load, all of those things, across the individual geographies to match, which is important. One of the big things that continues to grow, and I guess I should rephrase, one of the big needs that I think EPS continues to fill is to cut down on the labor in the field. We continue to identify field labor as one of the biggest shortages in America.
Yep.
You take this process and we look at it and say, what can we do to help our builders make sure that this goes smoother in the field and that the labor is less than if they just took sticks and started cutting up and doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's something that's very attractive, not only from a builder standpoint, but if you look at across America right now, the amount of time that it takes to build a project has stretched significantly. Stick framing stuff always took time, and you know that's where we all have come from. But post-COVID, it got even longer. And so the goal has kind of been, what can we continue to do to kind of shrink that that time, that labor time or turn time in the field? It's like anything else, time is money. If you can cut down on time, you can save not only yourself, but the ultimate end user money.
Yeah, and I know you guys are sending out emails all the time on ways, you know, helping us with stuff we can't even see, like forecasting on materials,
Right.
and all that stuff, and issues that we're going to run into before we figure them out the hard way.
Yeah, I think that's the other example. What we've always said from a standpoint with our EPS dealers is, you know, it's the power of partnership. We believe that we partner with builders to do a better job for that ultimate end user. And you know, for the last 2.5 years with material, as it's done this crazy roller coaster, you know, we've put great emphasis on material procurement. We put great emphasis on making sure that we are consistently purchasing and buying in a mark that is attractive to you and your build, or you and your clients.
Yeah, yeah.
So and have tried hard to make sure everybody knows that, hey, here's where it is right now. Here's, to the best of our ability, what we know about material pricing right now.
Yeah.
In the hopes that essentially people can make educated decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it the time for us to do it now? Is it a time to wait a little longer? You know, everybody's got a different timeline and process, so you know how they approach that is it helps them hopefully make decisions better.
And definitely, from a builder's standpoint, working with the guys at EPS has been so far great. To have me here right now at this show, giving me the opportunity to, you know, get some business that comes through the door here. And I really appreciate that. I know other guys would really appreciate that too. So definitely, you know, working with you guys is I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm sure other people will as well.
Absolutely. You know. I think we've, for 41 years, done a good job of partnering with builders to build something better. And we're excited about continuing that.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Mike, so thank you for
All right,
meeting us here
thank you.
today. Thank you for talking to us about this. If you guys want to check out more about EPS, you know, check out our YouTube channel. We got a bunch of videos with Joe, who we just mentioned, going over this beautiful building we're in here today. If you want to know more, you can visit pcsstructures.com on what we have to offer from EPS. And if you need to know more about EPS Buildings, go straight to the EPS website, which we'll link in the description below. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Catch you later.